What up, good people? It's me, Pseudonym Jones, and I'm here to teach y'all how to make some TreeNut Butter. An edible paste made from peanuts that allows you to consume your medicine. So I'm going to say oregano instead of cannabis. The first thing you'll need is a tin pan. Any tin pan will do. Then you will need some peanut butter. Any peanut butter with peanuts and peanut oil will do as well. Then you need a grinder. Some people like plastic. I prefer metal because OGs use metal. Okay, then you will also need cannabis/oregano, whichever your preferable name choice and state allows. Then you will remove the lid off of your peanut butter. Some people struggle with this. Me, myself, I have always struggled with the sanitary seal. They make those tough. Yeah, removing that seal, get it off there. Yeah. I mean, some people struggle with getting seals off, but you know, you want to have a seal on it. Make sure that's a seal because they might put some molly or something in it if it don't got a seal on it. So then next, you want to remove the peanut butter with your spatula. Yes, you will need a spatula. It's probably the easiest way to remove your peanut butter, or as some people call it, that brown gold. Yeah, look at that brown gold right there. Look at that. Alright, and then you remove more of the peanut butter from the can as much as you prefer. I like getting those small cans and just emptying out the whole small can. That way I have a little bit to work with for the week. But it's up to you, my dude. It's up to you. Alright. Keep removing those little brown nuggets. Look at that. It's making me feel sexy right now. My nipples are a little hard. Alright, so then we try to remove as much of the peanut butter as we can. Get it off the spatula. For me personally, I like to use a knife in order to get all the excess peanut butter off the spatula, you know, because OGs use knives to remove peanut butter from spatulas. That's just what they tell you, you know. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to push down the peanut butter and make sure that we cover as much surface area as possible. What we want to do is we want to expose as much of the surface area of the peanut butter. See, look at it right there. Look at that. That is sexy right there. Oh my goodness. It's like a cake with only icing, which is too dope. Okay, now that we have the surface area covered for the peanut butter, we can add in the oregano! Look at that oregano! Oh my goodness! And that oregano is smelly, sir. I am not saying that is some good smelling oregano. That is skunky oregano. That oregano is so skunky right there. People would ask you if you're growing a skunk farm in the backyard. That's how skunky that oregano is, right? So then we want to mix in the oregano as much as possible. Make sure that we get every crevice and as much surface area of the peanut butter covered. And depending on how much oregano you use, me personally, I likes to use a lot of oregano. Like so much oregano, you barely notice that there's peanut butter in it, you know? Because the more oregano you use, the more potent your TreeNut Butter will be. Such as this right there. I gotta add more oregano. As much oregano as I possibly can, because you can never have too much oregano. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all people. This is the way you want to do it, you know? As a former smoker, I used to smoke all the time, but you want to make TreeNut Butter. Look at that. You want to make sure you empty as much of that oregano onto the TreeNut Butter as possible and mix in the TreeNut Butter to the best of your ability. That man loves his oregano. Look at that. You gotta stir it in, bro. And I prefer to stir clockwise. You know, some people like to do the counterclockwise, like lames, you know, but clockwise is where it's at, my dude. Charlie Sheen does clockwise, you know? Alright. And what you're going to notice is that it's a little bit difficult to get all of the oregano into the peanut butter. Next, you're going to put the peanut butter, the TreeNut Butter, in the oven. Look at that. Now, don't judge my oven. Don't judge it at all. Alright. And then next, you are going to remove it roughly after 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes of cooking under 360 degrees, you're going to get kind of like a hardened peanut butter patty. And what you want to do is you want to break down that peanut butter patty. And it's like magic. This is like magic. Where it goes from a hard, solid peanut butter cake back down to a TreeNut Butter liquid, right? And you want it to be in this kind of a non-Newtonian viscous state, right? And you don't want to touch it. Yo, please do not touch this peanut butter. It is molten hot. It is so freaking hot. I have burnt myself 1,001 times in 1,001 different ways. It is horribly molten hot. And it sticks to you because the peanut oil is so hot that when you touch it, the oil stick to you and you gotta run your finger under something cold. Okay, so this is the final product that you see right here, right? You see it bubbling. That's the peanut oil that is being cooked and that is what is extracting the THC from the oregano. And that right there, all of that tree nut butter right there, that's all oregano. That's all oregano. You can eat all of that and be so profoundly out of your gourd. You will be like the next Neil Armstrong. I promise you. That right there, that is some strong. It's not chili. Everybody's like, what are you eating, chili? I'm like, no, I'm eating tree nut butter. I know it's brown and weird looking, right? And to you, everything that's brown and weird looking looks like chili. But no, for real though, this is one of the healthiest ways to consume your oregano. See, look at that, look at that. So it comes out super hard, it comes out super dense, and you have to mix it up in order to turn it back into a butter. So once you let it cool, because you don't want to put your spatula into molten hot tree nut butter. That tree nut butter, when it comes out the oven, is molten hot. Alright, so then you find a case to put it in, and take your spatula and just put it into the case. You can leave it out. You don't have to refrigerate your tree nut butter. You don't. Some people like to refrigerate it, some people don't. You know, I prefer not to refrigerate my tree nut butter, you know. You can give it to people as gift. What people really like to do is to dip fruits, like strawberries. You dip apples, you dip celery, you can dip carrots in the tree nut butter. Anything that you really want to put peanut butter on or dip into peanut butter, it is a great way to get your oregano THC medicine, as well as to get your fiber for the day. And peanut butter is very good for you. It can make you super chubby if you don't work out. So work out. Thank y'all. Be easy.